Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another season of high school football presented by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. I'm Gary Glenn, along with William Howington and Gina Gailey. Tonight, coming to you from East Hall Stadium, Valhalla, the home of the Vikings, where it's the visiting West Hall Spartans taking on East Hall. And as you can see, William and I are both sweating. They came a little bit of a shower a while ago. All it did was make things steamier, William.
Boy, it did.
We're playing football in August, folks, the last weekend in August, and it is hot.
It sure is. I'm sweating so much right now, I'm probably going to lose about 15 pounds up here.
Me and you both might not be too averse to doing that, but that's the way it goes. Now, let's talk about these teams now. Both of them with a lot of new faces, because Shunquest Stevens from West Hall, as well as Chaz Cheek, Sterling Bailey from East Hall, some college prospect, not with them anymore.
Right. Coach Gray seems to think that they might be actually better on the defensive line than they were last year, which is hard to believe because they lost two Division I players, and Cheeks and Bailey. And he also thinks that their offensive line is going to be pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you, he's got some speed here. We've seen that before, haven't we?
Right. He's always had the skill positions, but he says he's had problems getting them on the line, but he thinks this year he may have some on the line.
Over at West Hall now, again, they're having to re-rack a little bit, but they've got a guy at quarterback, Chandler Newton, the son of the coach, who has seen some experience. He had like 750 yards passing last year, and then was in relief of Shunquest Stevens when Shunquest got hurt.
Right, he's played some, and he's played, of course, wide receiver, so he knows what to do, and he's the coach's son, and he's going to be a pretty smart kid there on the field, and that's a big plus for them, losing Stevens.
Good athlete, too. He was a baseball pitcher last year for the baseball team, so he's got the arm.
Right, he's got a good arm, and I think we'll see them opening up a pretty good bit.
Well, speaking of West Hall and visiting Spartans, Gina Gailey standing by with Coach Mike Newton. Gina.
All right, thanks, guys. Coach, so starts another season of high school football. A lot of changes to the program this year.
Yeah, we got quite a few changes. We got new guys at new positions, a quarterback position, running back. Got a new defense that we're running, changing up on offense a little bit, running the football a little bit more than we have in the past. Usually we've been spreading out and throwing it. So, yeah, there has been some changes.
Talking about changes, a loss of Shunquest Stevens was a big loss for you, but your son, Chandler Newton, has stepped up to that position. How's he going to handle that responsibility?
That's the least of my worries. I tell you what, I got two quarterbacks right now. Both of them are sophomores. That right there, the quarterback position, I'm not worried about at all. He shows good leadership. He's just a sophomore. They're both just sophomores, but I'm pleased with both of them.
Lines of scrimmage looking good this year for you.
Yeah, we got more size than we've had in the past since I've been here. So, we hopefully that we can be more effective running football and taking care of things on the defensive line too.
How was the summer workouts for you?
Hot, but everybody was there, and the kids worked hard. We went off to camp to Toccoa and had a great camp, and I was really impressed the way the kids responded at camp, and I'm looking forward to tonight.
Talk about your expectations on the season.
Well, the kids want to make the playoffs. That's what they've been telling me. So that's their expectations, and that's my expectations too. And that's what they want to do. They know they're going to have to work for it, and it doesn't come easy. But that's the first they've ever said that in the past. So I've said it a bunch, but a lot of times they wouldn't buy into that.
It's a big game tonight. I know you always enjoy playing East Hall.
Yeah, I do. It's always a shootout, and it's really never a blowout or anything. Close game. We played here 2 years ago, and came up short. We had a catch down there that we thought was good, but it wasn't good. And last year's situation with the storm and all that kind of stuff got cut early. But, yeah, so it's always interesting when we play East Hall and Johnson, it seems like.
Well, we look forward to a great game tonight, Coach. Good luck to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Back up to you, Gary.
West Hall does have some size, William. Boy, they are big and on the line.
Right. I saw them out there warming up. They didn't have their pads on, and they still look big. And that could be a problem there for East Hall in the trenches. That's always been kind of East Hall's downfall. They didn't have much up there in the trenches to stop the opposing teams. But like I said, Coach Gray seems to think he has some up there. So we may have a good battle there in the trenches tonight.
Well, this has been the last couple of seasons that we have done these games. They've been really good games. Last year, of course, was the 18-6 lightning shortened thing.
Right.
West Hall won.
Right. They've been competitive. And right now, both teams starting off 0-0. And the feeling and the electricity. We're going to have a huge crowd here tonight, and I'm looking forward to a good ball game.
Coach Brian Gray standing by with Gina Gailey to tell you about the Vikings.
All right, guys, thanks. Coach, always a big game for you here tonight. Looking forward to playing this West Hall team?
Yes, we are. West Hall's our natural rivalry. We're excited to play them, and we look forward to playing them every year, and we've been fortunate enough to do that. We didn't do too well last year with the 7 turnovers, but I think we could fix it tonight, and I look forward to a real good game. We know it's going to be a good game, as they always are.
Talk about your summer practices and workouts. How did they go?
Fantastic. We had almost near perfect attendance all summer long. Went about 4 days a week, almost too much, but the kids just kept working every day and focusing with this goal right here in mind.
How do you see the team developing throughout the season?
It'll be interesting to see. Our offense, we know what we have pretty much. They're back again. Our defense is relatively new, so kind of get their own personality and development, and kind of interested to see myself, honestly.
Are you excited about the speed and the athleticism and the size of the defense?
Yes, we are. We think we can run real well. We have some good size. Now is it going to translate to making plays? We'll find out.
Lost 2 big players last year, Sterling Bailey and Cheeks. Who has stepped up to fill those leadership roles?
Well, we had a couple kids, young kids in the wings we were real excited about, and C.J. White and Cody Andrews and Devontae Benton that we feel are doing an admirable job to try to fill those big shoes.
What's going to be the focus tonight for a win?
We got to run the ball and take care of the ball. And if we can do that, we have a chance.
Well, we look forward to an exciting game as usual.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach. Back up to you, Gary.
William, another factor, how, both of these teams have got some size, and another thing, it's so hot tonight, and the backups may come into play. Those big offensive linemen, they're going to be sweating a lot now. They might lose 20 pounds.
Well, the field's in the shade a pretty good bit with the trees, and plus we're in this enclosure, so it kind of magnifies the heat. So it may not be as hot down there on the field, but you're right. I think it might be a factor, and they're going to have to substitute pretty freely, I believe, to get through this whole game.
Well, we'll be back with the starting lineups and the kickoff. Are you ready for some football? We are. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the Car Store on McKelvey Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the Car Store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the Car Store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the Car Store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the Car Store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the Car Store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay.
Ashley just told me she might have an STD, but she doesn't know what to do about it.
Eric told me he went to the Gainesville Care Center to be tested.
I thought they just did pregnancy tests.
Oh, no, not only that. They test for gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and herpes. They'll even help with the treatment. But the best part is it's free and confidential.
She'll be so relieved to know what to do. Thanks.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Mitzi, nurse manager for the Gainesville Care Center. Chlamydia is the most common bacterial STD and a leading cause of sterility. Most people with chlamydia don't know they have it. Gonorrhea is another bacterial STD that has high infection rates in teens. Herpes and HIV are with you for life, but it's important to know so that you can get ongoing help from your doctor. Teens are at a high risk for any STD. Our testing is by urine or finger prick. We're confidential and we care. Call our 24-hour helpline for an appointment.
Gary Glenn, William Howington back, just about ready for some football. William, captain's meeting in midfield now.
Well, you have there on the left number 49, that's Anthony Strickland, and number 70, Ryan Casey, number 8, TJ Williams, and number 15, Chandler Newton. For East Hall, number 71, CJ White, and number 1, TD Teasley. TD for touchdown.
All right. Officiating crew out of the Lanier Association tonight.
The referee tonight is Charlie Wood. You see him there in the white hat. The umpire is Henry Carr. The head linesman is Luther Kinsey. Line judge is Jeremy Fraser. Side judge is Bo Hairston. Field judge is Jason Thomas. And the clock operator is Matthew Waters.
Spartans in the white tops and the navy bottoms. East Hall in black tonight. There's the toss of the coin.
Like West Hall has won the toss. And they'll receive.
All right, why don't you check that West Hall offense for us?
All right, let's look at that. Number 1, Rico Jones, running back. And number 3, A.J. Stevens, a split end. Number 8, T.J. Williams, a running back. Number 15, Chandler Newton, the quarterback. Number 21, Zach English, a wide receiver. Number 49, Anthony Strickland, the fullback. Number 58, David English, center. And number 64, Michael Meadows on the line. 71, Blake Manning, the right tackle. 77, Damian Millsap, the right guard. 78, Dexter Jackson, the left tackle. And kicking will be Connor Kirkland. For East Hall on defense, number 1, T.D. Teasley at cornerback. Number 5, Xavier Huey. He's a cornerback. Number 9, Isaac Mize, inside linebacker. Number 13, Dre Brawner, cornerback. Number 20, Oscar Rangel, inside linebacker. Number 27, Dustin Rogers, inside linebacker. Number 34, Carlos Negron, outside linebacker. 55, Jeffrey Howard, a defensive tackle. 71, C.J. White, defensive end. 75, Cody Andrews, defensive end. 76, Devontae Benton, the defensive tackle. And number 88, Jorge Hernandez, an outside linebacker.
All right, there's some folks that are listed as starters, which may be backups, but they'll get in there very quickly. New uniforms for the referees this year, too, William.
Yeah,
they're going with the striped pants.
Right, the black and striped pants and the typical striped shirts. They look like they're going to be a little hot out there on the field, too.
All right, well, we're just about ready for some football here, and both teams crash through those banners there. You see the officials huddling there, and now East Hall will be taking it on defense first. And the kicker, Edgar Serrano, number 15. A junior. He'll handle the punting and the place kicking chores. Back deep to receive for the West Hall Spartans. Looks like you're going to have number 2, DeAndre Peoples. Or is that 1? That's number 1. That's Rico Jones, deepest, and also Isaiah Murphy, number 11. Jones 1 and Murphy 11, and there they go. And they're going to let Murphy take it. Tries to find the crack, and they're going to be hit at about the 25, and a flag flies immediately.
Well, I didn't see what that was. It probably is a block in the back.
Hustling down the field amongst those and on the play, Tyler Thomas.
Holding.
And it looks like it is going to go against the Spartans.
Should put the ball at about the 11-yard line.
East Hall all in black and gold here at Valhalla. And you are right, William. They'll start this drive at the 11. East Hall looks like they're going to come out in a 4-man front on defense. And you see Chandler Newton at the quarterback for the Spartans. Coming out in the eye. Got men split wide each way and a wide slot to the right. And they hand off to the tailback in the I formation.
Like number 8, T.J. Williams, wasn't it?
Williams, the senior running back, 5'9", 190 pounds. Only got a yard against that defensive front of East Hall.
Well, Coach Grace seemed to think his defensive front was as good or better than last year's with 2 Division I players.
And they hand off, cracking in at left side guard. Number 8, T.J. Williams again.
We got another penalty.
I saw the flag.
That's Luther Kinsey discussing it.
Anthony
Another
Strickland
holding.
has come in Turk Taylor been playing fullback. The man of many numbers that they finally decided to give him number 30. Taylor, a 6 foot, 230 pounder, so he can play some fullback for you.
This will put the ball at the 5.5 yard line.
East Hall so far has been pretty good on defense, but West Hall has helped the Vikings with some penalties. That'll bring up 2nd and looks like about 16.
Well, you figured to have penalties early on in first game of the year, but 2 holding penalties, I'm sure Coach Moore's not going to be Coach Newton's not going to be happy about that.
Now they draw them off sides. I saw Jeffrey Howard, one of the big defensive tackles for the Vikings, so they may get 5 yards of this back as Chandler Newton had them in the gun. So now the ball is going to be on the 10.5, and it'll be about 2nd and close to 11. Ball just across the 10. Rico Jones is the wide slot out to the right. Zach English out there with him to the right, and they got wide outs, twins each way. Newton in the gun. East Hall still in basically a 4-4. Newton, left-handed quarterback, led his man too far. He had Williams open. William, although he was shadowed pretty good by Isaac Mize, one of the linebackers.
Well, he was open. Newton just overthrew him, and you could see him break open almost immediately when he left the line of scrimmage. Good-looking pass play, but now they set themselves up for 3rd and 11, deep in their own territory. You got to be careful what you do here.
Let's see if they stay in the gun.
Well, let's see how confident they are in the passing game. If they throw it here, they're pretty confident.
Stevens and Williams to the left. Jones is out there to the right along with Williams. And
movement.
Williams was to the left. Who was that to the right along with Jones? It was English, wasn't it? Movement. So the teams early on swapping penalties back and forth as the sun continues to beam down hotly here, but as William noted in the pregame, most of the field is in shadow. It's probably for once cooler on the field than it is up here in the press box. A few little stripes of sunshine down there.
Those little bitty pine trees 20 years ago that they had over there turned into pretty tall trees.
By the way, in this series, West Hall and East Hall have won 8 apiece. This will break the tie. West Hall evened it up last year with that 18-6 lightning shortened thing. Chandler Newton, I believe, was a busted play, and now they bust him.
Well, it looked like he went to the left and everybody else went to the right.
And then the Vikings smacked him pretty good. So it'll bring up 4th and almost 16. Connor Kirkland, the junior kicker, will punt out of the end zone. The line of scrimmage is right at the 5. And Kirkland is in the shadow of his own goal post.
Timeout, East Hall.
All right, we'll go with them. 9:54 to play. It's early on. 0-0, West Hall and East Hall, Hall County Sports TV game of the week.
At Gainesville State College, students can engage in a challenging learning experience in a supportive and nurturing environment. With a vision to be recognized as the region's premier teaching institution, GSC promotes academic freedom and scholarship in a caring, collegial, and fun environment. At GSC, you will receive the one-on-one attention you need to help you be successful in your academics, as well as build strong foundations for life. Gainesville State College, student-focused, learning-centered. Visit us on the web at www.gsc.edu.
If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices,
Hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow.
This program is also brought to you by Longstreet Cafe, now with 2 locations in Gainesville, 1043 Riverside Terrace and 405 Pearl Nicks Parkway. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Saturday. Longstreet's got the reputation for Gainesville's fastest drive-thru and the best fried chicken you'll ever sink your teeth into. Plus veggies, a full salad bar, and great desserts. Check today's menu at www.longstreetcafe.com. Call a friend and meet them for a hearty meal at Longstreet Cafe, where they put the home in the cooking.
Connor Kirkland with a goalpost just right behind him. I'd like to remind you that these games are brought to you in part by Dave's Goodie Barn. What's there today may be gone tomorrow. 40 to 70% below regular retail price. The Car Store, easy to find the Car Store between Gainesville and Beaufort on McKelvey Road. Follow McKelvey Road to great deals at the Car Store. Connor Kirkland to punt. Jamon Witt standing at the West Hall 35. And it's blocked. And if they jump on it, it's a touchdown, and it is. Recovering it for the Vikings, Dre Bronner. He might have been the guy that blocked it too, William.
Well, I couldn't tell. It was anybody could have blocked it. It looked like as many as that piled through there. There were 3 or 4 that had a chance to block it.
So with 9:48 in the first, East Hall strikes first with a blocked punt. Bronner recovering it. Edgar Serrano out of the hold of Stevens, and now penalty flags fly as the snap was a little low.
East Hall acts like it's against West Hall, and it is.
They'll probably decline that. Is that Haynes? Kyle Haynes, I think, is the deep snapper. Let's see. Snap is back down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 Vikings. Well, that didn't take long. 9:48 to play in the first. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
Proper maintenance is vital to the life of your car. Let the experts at Mountain View Auto Repair take care of all your vehicle needs. Owner Danny Hammock has over 50 years of experience in the automotive business and has earned a reputation of being honest and fair with his customers.
We try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. You know, that works out pretty good, and try to keep the price as low as possible to keep people coming in and give them a good price for their money. We do whatever turns up on a car, any kind of work, any kind of car, just it don't really matter. We do it all. People say, when you going to quit and retire? I say, probably never. You know, as long as the Lord let me work, I'll probably be here working.
I've been trading with Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair for about 20 years. I've always been very happy with his work. It's very easy for me to talk with him. He doesn't talk down to me. He explains it in a manner that I can understand.
Most of my customers are like friends here. You know, I've known them so long, and I count them as, most all of them as friends to me.
Remember, when you want honest, reliable service, put Mountain View Auto Repair under your hood.
Smith's Cleaning of South Hall has many services to offer businesses throughout Hall County and the surrounding areas. No matter how small or how large your projects are, we can help. Smith's Cleaning of South Hall has 2 large industrial riding scrubbers that are available to clean manufacturing and/or warehouse floors. Call Smith's Cleaning of South Hall at 770-531-1533 for a free estimate.
Game's also brought to you in part by the Longstreet Cafe with 2 locations, Riverside Terrace and Pearl Nicks Parkway. Whether it's country cooking at the restaurants or catering where you are, Longstreet is great food in great service. By Gainesville State College, student-focused and learning-centered, and by Gainesville Care Center, saving lives and changing lives since 1987. William, a lot of folks in the press box seem to think it was Brawner. The guy that recovered it was also the guy that blocked it, number 13. There you see Serrano about ready to tee it up now.
You know, you have to run the TiVo back and forth there to see who it was, but a big break. As you see those penalties put them West Hall deep in their own hole, and that kind of stuff can happen, especially early in the year, first punt of the year. Now they got to get a good return here with no penalty, or they'll be in that same fix.
Murphy and Jones back, and it's Murphy at the 5, the 10, the 15, and hit, slowed down by Shaquan Tanner, and then finished off by a lot of Vikings there.
Well, he's going to get forward progress all the way up to about the 25-yard line. I'm sorry, 15-yard line. Yep. That's two bad field positions they had. They started at the 11 in the last drive and now at the 15. Good job by East Hall covering kicks.
Chandler Newton from the shotgun with people in motion. And Teasley breaks into the secondary Williams before being tackled by Teasley, I should say. And Williams from the 15 got almost 15 yards, William.
Got 14 yards on that play. It was just a simple handoff to the right side, and boy, did it open up for him.
Chandler Newton directing traffic. He's got a man in motion. That's English. But they go with Teasley again that time. Big number 71, C.J. White, 6'3", 247. Diagnosed that pretty well.
Well, Williams on the carry again, and this time he lost two. That one was kind of slow developing, the reverse handoff. And he ran some kind of counter step there, and it just wasn't there. Just too slow developing of the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12. And the officials timeout. Ball back by right at the 27 and a fraction.
Something there with Oscar Rangel. He had to leave the field. I don't know if he has an equipment problem or what it is.
So they bring in Isaac Mize, I think, to replace Rangel on the right side of the defensive backfield. He's lined up with A.J. Stevens over there. Newton still got him in the shotgun. Fakes. Tried to go for the option, and a desperate pitch that English was fortunate to recover. That was dangerous, wasn't it, William? And then not only was it dangerous, he lost 2 more yards. It's 3rd and almost 15. Ball not quite at the 25. Chandler Newton, the sophomore quarterback, 6'1", 190. So far has had some tough sledding. 8-11 in the first period, and it's 7-0 Vikings.
Well, Coach Gray might be right. This defensive line might be better than the one they had last year with 2 Division I players.
They've been playing in that 4-man front. They've been awfully athletic. Newton back to throw. We know he's got an arm. Knocked upside down. Out of bounds. Cody Andrews was over there, but I think it was Teasley, the defensive back. Maybe Xavier Huey on that side, too. They were really closing the gap on Chandler Newton.
Well, he picked up 3, but it's going to be 4th and 11.
Yeah, about 3.5, 4th and 11. Connor Kirkland, line of scrimmage is the 28. Kirkland will be standing at about his 15, which was better than right under his goalpost. Well, he did a while ago. Jamon Witt is on his 40 for the Vikings to return. This time they're going to try to get a return on. Kirkland gets it to turn over, and it's going to hit and take a bounce, a roll to the side. Rolls in favor of the punter a little bit. And downed over there by Rico Jones.
About a 34-yard punt, no return.
So we'll see the East Hall offense on the field for the first time. They scored a touchdown off of the defense. They actually, on the spot, they lost half a yard. 1st and 10 Vikings at the 39. Cameron Davis, the sophomore quarterback. Hands off, trying to turn the corner over there. Austin Mahaffey, who's not even penciled in as a starter.
Maybe he's the guy they use for that special play right there. Just sort of a sweep or reverse, and he picked up 1 yard.
They kind of got the wing T look going. They try to get it to Jamon Witt. Breaks back to the middle. Turk Taylor holding around his ankles, and some of the rest of the Spartans coming through to help out. Dexter Jackson, 6'3", 320 pounds, is how he's listed. Brings up 3rd and 5. Vikings going no huddle.
Now we got a penalty. It's got to be on the offense, you would think, with the referee throwing the flag.
7:03, first quarter. Let's see what the call is.
Substitution violation or equipment.
It's a 5-yarder, so it'll bring up 3rd and a tick more than 10. Ball back at about the 39 of East Hall. Well, the way they got it spotted is exactly 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 39. 7:03 to play, 7-0 East Hall. And flags fly yet again.
It's got to be somebody lined up in the neutral zone, I would guess.
Illegal procedure.
Yeah, procedure on East Hall.
Both these teams looking a little sloppy early on for the first game. They did have, I think they both had scrimmages, didn't they, William?
Yeah, I watched the East Hall Chestatee scrimmage. That was 2 weeks ago.
3rd and 15 at the 35 now. Jamon Witt's going to line up as a wing back over here. As Davis has got him in the shotgun. Throws it at Mahaffey's feet, incomplete. Bring up 4th and 15. We should see Serrano come out to punt. So both teams are going to swap punts here. See West Hall back on offense. Isaiah Murphy will be back deep along with English. Now Serrano was listed as both the punter and the place kicker, but I don't think that's Serrano.
Low line drive.
Taken by Murphy. Murphy is off to the races. And the kicker didn't do anything to come over there and do anything. And Murphy, it was Serrano, by the way.
Got a penalty marker.
Got a penalty marker at the 30. He fielded it. That was about a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown, but is this one going to come back? I don't know. It was Serrano. It was a punter, William, but he didn't do anything to contain.
He just stood there. I think
he kind of just stood there. I don't know if that's his assignment or not. What?
Sure he is. It acted like he heard a whistle and just stopped.
Maybe he did. Maybe he saw the penalty flag.
Well, you wouldn't stop on that, I wouldn't think.
Well, anyway, this one came back. So it's going to nullify a fine return.
This is going to put him inside the 20-yard line.
Number 11, Isaiah Murphy, just took off. Maybe East Hall just kind of stood there, but maybe they were hearing that whistle already. Don't know. Anyway, whatever transpired, William is just going to wipe that out. No score. And here's the call. What is that signal?
What did he do? I missed it. I don't know.
I don't know what that call is. Oh, I see. They say that he signaled for a fair catch and then ran with it. Okay.
That's delay of game, though, isn't it?
Well, it brings it back to the 30 anyway.
It shouldn't be at the 30. That's where he caught the ball.
Well, we've seen a bunch right here in the first half of the first quarter, haven't we?
Should be
and
backed
most of it
up.
hadn't been real pretty.
I guess they're going to get it at 30.
Well, they give it to him there. Chandler Newton under center this time, back under center. He puts Jones in motion, the toss sweep. Mahaffey misses him, and then he's racked up. Cody Andrews was over there on the stop. Dustin Rogers. Rogers, 5'10", 215. He's a good one, William, for the Vikings. And I tell you, Cody Andrews, they list him as a defensive end there, 75. He's been playing pretty well for the Vikings on defense.
And so far, that front's panned out. Only giving up really one fairly long run.
They've got like a six-man front now, as there was no gain, 2nd and 10. Chandler Newton into the secondary where he's kind of tripped by Witt. First down, then some. He's going to wind up getting about 24 yards, down 24. To the 46. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Newton looks to the sidelines and gets the call.
Well, they had somebody on the pitch, but nobody took the quarterback.
Stevens will come wide to the left, English to the right. They're in the wing T now. Double wing with a single setback. Vikings still almost got a 7-man front. This one just a straight dive play up the gut with Anthony Strickland, the senior fullback, 5'9", 200 pounds. Oscar Angle, the inside linebacker, the sophomore, one of the first guys to hit him, picked up 3. 2nd and 7. First quarter still, 7-0 Vikings. East Hall on defense now, trying to preserve that lead. Spartans trying to put some points of their own on the board. Once again, Newton on the option is going to be wrapped up by Dustin Rogers, again that junior inside linebacker. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Picked up 5 yards on that play, just an option to the left, and he decided to keep the ball. They've got a lead blocker on that, and they've got a pitch man.
3rd and 2 from the 38.
I would run the same play to the right. It's been pretty successful for you so far.
Stevens to the left, English to the right, double wing. Chandler Newton, the quarterback.
They're going to run
Jones
the same play to the
motion.
left.
And they blitzed through and got him. First guy to hit him was Jeffrey Howard, senior defensive tackle. Newton took exception to that. One of his linemen grabbed him and said, "No, just got hit, bud. That's just football." Knocked him down for about a 3-yard loss. Brings up 4th and
about 4.5.
5. We got a timeout on the field. We'll go with them. 3:40 to play in the first. Big fourth down decision coming up. 7-0 East Hall. West Hall still with the ball on the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.
If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow. Vikings huddling on the sidelines there. I'll remind you that this game also brought to you by Iron Beast Barbell, Northeast Georgia's premier strength training facility for Olympic lifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting, or folks just wanting to get in shape in the Gainesville Market Shopping Center. Iron Beast Barbell. Auto Works Garage won't be beat on local repair jobs and used tire prices. Wishing all of our high school athletes a great season just beyond Flowery Branch High School on Spout Springs Road. And by McKelvey Road United Methodist Church, reaching out to our student community, proud to support this program and all of our high school athletes. McKelvey Road, UMC on McKelvey Road. 4th and 5, Newton under center. Double wing, single back. Wide outs each way. It's a wide double wing now. He's going to go to the gun. Strickland back there with him, the lone setback. Looked like they might have moved a little quick. In and out of the hands and intercepted. Intercepted. And down the sidelines, he may go. Those big old linemen, nobody's going to catch him. Isaac Mize, touchdown. William, I think that's about 64 yards.
About 70. They intercepted it around the 30, wasn't it? We don't have instant replay for us, but
we'll give him 69 or 70 yards. It was right out in that neighborhood. We'll go 69. East Hall. The defense has scored 2 touchdowns. Now Serrano to attempt to tack on the PAT. And of course, penalty flags fly. Man, when he got that, William, he just tightrope down the sidelines and there was nobody there.
Nobody had an effort there going for him, and really a lot of breaks so far for East Hall. Not much going West Hall's way.
And again, the penalty flags fly.
They'll decline it again. They don't want to get off there.
Haynes to snap. Davis is the holder. Cameron Davis is the holder.
A lot of discussion going on for a simple, what looked like a simple encroachment on the defense. Again, they decline if they want to kick from the 10-yard line.
Haynes over the ball, about ready to snap it. I think earlier I said Stevens. That was the wrong guy. It's going to be Davis to hold. Serrano to kick. And up and looks good and is good. 14-0 East Hall, 3:26 to play in the first. We're back in a moment. Halls County Sports Television Game of the Week.
If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKellar Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
At Gainesville State College, students can engage in a challenging learning experience in a supportive and nurturing environment. With a vision to be recognized as the region's premier teaching institution, GSC promotes academic freedom and scholarship in a caring, collegial, and fun environment. At GSC, you will receive the one-on-one attention you need to help you be successful in your academics, as well as build strong foundations for life. Gainesville State College, student-focused, learning-centered. Visit us on the web at www.gsc.edu.
William, there you see the East Hall fans all painted up and celebrating. Got something to cheer about.
They got the horns and everything on tonight.
Game also brought to you by Metal Roofing Sales. If you're tired of replacing those old shingles, then call Metal Roofing Sales in Dawsonville. Northeast Georgia's best source for your residential and light industrial metal roofing needs and supplies. Mountain View Auto Repair, transmission specialist on Mountain View Road in Oakwood for your automotive repairs, unparalleled customer service. And by Rucksack Military Surplus, the full line of military and police gear, from camouflage to boots and a whole lot more. Rucksack Military Surplus behind Ryan's. Serrano set to boot it away once again.
Well, we had a penalty there. I missed it. I had to be personal foul or something or another because they're kicking off from the West Hall 45-yard line.
And this one's going to go into the end zone. And Rico Jones just watches it sail over his head.
Well, East Hall has run 3 plays for 4 yards, punted, and yet they're up 14-0. So that kind of tells you about what kind of game we got going tonight. One of those. It's almost like it's a Friday the 13th type game.
Yeah, well, everybody tells you about mistakes.
Well, special teams and defense wins you ball games. And so far, that's what East Hall's had. And West Hall hasn't had a whole lot except for that one option play going on offense.
Stevens and English will come wide to the left. Well, last year, William, one of the bugaboos for the Spartans as they went to 3-7, as did East Hall, was they gave up a lot of points. Chandler on the option, can't get rid of it. Big number 76, Devontae Benton, 6'4", 268. One of the ones that helped wrestle him down. 2nd and almost 12. He lost almost 2. Newton did throw for 750 yards last year. He'd had a 294 3-touchdown game and a 48-10 win over Walnut Grove, but they gave up over 32 points a game last year.
Well, he's had guys open. He's just missed them.
And again, it's Stevens and English wide to the left. Williams in motion. Chandler Newton on the option. Kept it. Tried to turn the corner over there, and a couple of the DBs. Teasley was over there to smack him, and I think it was Rogers who hit him as well, and Rogers a little shaken up on the play. Goes to the sidelines. He got maybe a half yard of that back.
I think we got a penalty going on here. I don't see a flag anywhere.
Brian Gray is out on the field. The East Hall coach out there on the sidelines talking to the officials, seeing what's going on. And now Mike Newton will walk out on the field on his opposite number. Both of the coaches
never
there
saw
about the
a flag.
25. I never saw a flag either. I don't. Illegal procedure called. West Hall cannot sustain a drive for more than a play or two without a penalty.
Must have not had enough men on the line of scrimmage or something.
2nd and 16 at the 14. This has been a long first quarter, although finally, mercifully, the sun has abated somewhat and the press box is a little less like a sauna.
Yeah, it's just like an oven now. Yeah, this is that concrete bunker type press box, and it just absorbs the heat and just keeps it in here.
Right, and we were facing west, right into the sun. Williams is the wide slot, but widest is Stevens, way out to the left from the gun. Chandler Newton is going to try to run it, gets rid of it, and almost intercepted. Witt had almost picked.
He almost crossed the line of scrimmage throwing the football.
Came close to being across that line of scrimmage, but he had a lot of pressure.
And he did. Pretty much have to get your whole body across it. If 1 foot right there is on the line or something, they don't call that. You got to be all the way across it. Now long third and about 15 and a half, 16. So again, we'll find out what kind of confidence they got in the passing game. See whether or not they throw it or run the option.
And the 14 is where it is, the 14-yard line. Double wideouts again. Lone setback is Strickland back there in the gun with Newton. They got a double wing, and, well, it's almost a slot. It's a double slot, double wideouts, one each way. Newton wants to get rid of it. This time he throws it downfield and tipped by Isaac Mize. Fourth and 16 at the 14. They'll have to punt again. Connor Kirkland's had a lot of pressure on him so far.
Well, they might go for another block here with 2 minutes left to go in the quarter.
Well, I think that's what I'd do. Brawner, the guy that blocked it, we know he recovered it in the end zone, is lined up on the left side like he's going to try to shoot that outside gap and maybe block it again. High snap. Yep, blocked it again. Out of the end, no. Going to fall on it again. Number 8. Fell on it again. They did it again. They blocked it twice. Shaquan Tanner falls on it in the end zone. The second block punt of the night for a touchdown for East Hall. The Vikings are up 20-0.
Well, we don't know who blocked it again. I didn't see, but Tanner fell on it.
21-0. East Hall is. Edgar Serrano is good again.
I guess this time it's on East Hall because they're going to have to re-kick.
Okay.
And again, East Hall's run 3 plays for 4 yards, and they're up 20-0. Maybe soon to be 21-0.
It's going to be a 25-yard extra point.
4 penalties already on East Hall, and West Hall has 5. So
Haynes the snapper, Davis the holder, Serrano the kicker. That one was a really good snap, and that's a really good, powerful extra point. It's good again. Didn't matter, made him do it again. It still didn't matter. 21-0. East Hall with 1:54 to play in the first. We're back in a moment with the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rob Bruce. I'm the pastor here at McEver Road United Methodist Church. And I was thinking this morning about how complicated life is we have a lot of choices to make in life and not a whole lot of guidelines to do it sometimes. It's like being a parent. You know, I'd hoped when I was a parent that our kids would come into the world with their instructions printed on their bottom, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. And parenting is so much guesswork. I'm amazed that we hear so many people talk on TV, and we can go into the bookstores and see the books and the folks on TVs that have all the answers, but you and I know that they don't have all the answers. And the answers aren't as simple as they tell us sometimes, that all you have to do is smile just right, or say this thing, or feed your children this, and everything will be all right. You know, Jesus gathered with his followers after he was raised from the dead on a mountain in Galilee. And in Matthew 28, it tells us in verse 17 that even then some doubted. And I think that's interesting that the church was formed with some doubt in it. We don't have all the answers. We have some answers, but we don't have all of them. And if you'd like to be part of a community that doesn't have all the answers, but that can help you be at peace with the questions, well, then we invite you to join us at McEver Road. We invite you to come by and visit us at one of our worship services. Won't you come and see?
There are hundreds of options when choosing apparel or promotional items at J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case. We're all about quality and competitive pricing. Sports items are in stock. Look for special pricing on Letterman jackets, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, and custom embroidery. All local high schools should check out the line of spirit wear and trophies. We're also offering custom screen printing available for any team sport. Be on the winning side when you choose J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case, locally owned and operated at 250 Dawsonville Highway, Gainesville. Call 770-718-0062 or on the web at jgeyer.com and trophycaseltd.com.
Well, there you see the story of this game, William. 154-21-0, and it's been the defense that scored all those points for East Hall, with the exception of Serrano's place kicks.
Well, they say offense wins games and defense wins championships. So far the defense has really stepped it up.
Eric Raddick trying to exhort the defense of West Hall to step it up. This game also brought to you by the Lions Den, a full-service family hair salon in Oakwood. Call ahead or just walk in. Always welcome at the Lions Den. By Applied Images in Gainesville White Print. Screen printing available now. Custom designed teamwear. Hats, jackets, t-shirts, backpacks, much more on Bradford Street in Gainesville. By Conditioned Air Systems. Keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. We need them to keep us cool now. West Hall's hoping East Hall cools off. One of the upbacks is going to take Serrano's kick this time. It was T.J. Williams who took that kick. Knocked down by Joe Matt at the 30. West Hall has yet to get untracked.
Best field position they've had, except the third drive they also started from the 30. That gives you a little bit of tale of the story when the 30-yard line is the best opening field position you've had.
Newton from the shotgun is going to hand off.
Looked like T.J. Williams didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Williams hit hard behind the line. The front of the Vikings has been tough.
Well, we hadn't been able to tell much about East Hall's offense.
Nope, they hadn't needed to use it. For people trying to scout them, it's going to be Fitz. Newton back in the shotgun. English in motion. And again, not back to the line of scrimmage. East Hall just blitzing through that line. Rogers in on the play. C.J. White again. Number 5, Xavier Huey back there. Devontae Benton, they just got right back in there with them, William. 3rd and 12, almost 13. Let's call it 13. 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage is the 27. English will go to the right. Stevens to the left. this time they give it to Teasley, who got into the secondary.
It's Williams again.
T.J. Williams, rather. Teasley tackling him as he got into the secondary. Huey and Mize, also the defensive backs.
12
brings
yards.
up 4th and 1. And that will be the end of the quarter. 4th and 1 at the 39. At the end of one, complete, it's 21-0. East Hall leading West Hall. Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
Are you getting married soon? Or do you know someone who is? The most wonderful present that you can give a loved one or friend is a wedding memory keepsake on video that captures all of the excitement of that special day and that can be treasured year after year. The folks at North Georgia Productions are experts in wedding photography and videography. Their job is to capture all of the beauty of your wedding day as seen through your eyes. There is nothing more disappointing than a poor quality video of the most important day of your life. Don't let that happen. Call the professionals at North Georgia Productions. You can be assured that your wedding day will be captured on video just the way you dreamed it. Call 770-297-0528 or email weddings@northgeorgiaproductions.com.
There you have the Vikings lined up over there, taking some water after the end of the first quarter. This program brought to you by the J Guy Advertising and the Trophy Case, official supplier of clothing for Hall County Sports TV. Check out their line of Spirit gear for your high school at the corner of Prolix Parkway and the Dawsonville Highway. By Georgia Trophy and Awards, official supplier of our winners plaques for Hall County Sports. By Precision Pressure Wash and Painting, Tim Horton and his crew will fix you up. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television, your TV source for Hall County athletics. So thank all of our sponsors for helping make these games possible. And stay tuned for halftime. William and I'll have the halftime recount. We've got a special interview with the athletics director, George Morgan, for East Hall, coming up with Gina Gailey at halftime, so you won't want to miss that. They've got a pretty good season going on volleyball and softball here for the Vikings, the Lady Vikings, William. Best start in school history for both those sports, I believe. 4th and 1. And they get it off to, looks like one of the big fullbacks, and Bull through for the first down.
Looks like Strickland.
It was Strickland, Anthony Strickland, who's low to the ground at 5'9" and 200 pounds. And got the first down all the way to the 43. So this drive stays alive for West Hall. They need to get something going here in this second period.
That's their third first down, but not much to show for it.
From the wing tee, man in motion. That's Stevens. But breaking free into the secondary is going to be Chandler Newton. Carlos Negron and Mize wrestle him down. Negron, one of the outside linebackers at 5'9", 170. Newton has shown sparks of running, being a good option quarterback, William.
Well, he has, and that one opened up there nicely. Got 19 yards on that play and another first down. Maybe they can get a drive going here and tighten things up a little bit. East Hall's defense has been on the field the whole ball game. They've got to be getting a little tired.
Man in motion is Williams. And Fumble and picked up by one of the West Hall guys. Strickland was running it and fumbled it, and I believe it was Rico Jones that recovered. The Spartans caught a little bit of a break there, William.
Well, they did. I was going to say a while ago we've had everything in the game so far but a fumble, but now we've had that. So pretty much had everything. Now would be a good time to throw it. 2nd and 1.
Chandler Newton hands off to Strickland once again. Rogers and Huey punish him a bit, but he gets the first down.
Got 5 yards. 2 carries in a row where he's picked up 5 or more yards. And that's 5 first downs now for West Hall. They've shown signs of life there on this drive. They haven't given up. Down 21-0 with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Good looking drive so far for the Spartans.
Started this drive on their own 30-yard line. Now they're on the 25 of East Hall.
Stevens to the left and English to the right.
Well, they had him at the line of scrimmage, but he spun forward for an extra couple of yards.
Got 2. 2nd and 8. Chandler Newton looking to the sidelines.
East Hall swapped things around. They're on the opposite side of the field, the visitor side, and West Hall's on the home side.
Stevens to the left. English and Jones to the right. Strickland is the running back. Williams was the wing back over the left. Timeout, Spartans. 9:02 to play in the second. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in a moment, the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
How you doing? I'm Pastor Maddox at World Redeeming Ministries. Just come on out and have great fellowship and fun with us, where God lives, and we will certainly enjoy having you. You will be the guest of honor in the house of the Lord. And we just want to say to you again, we love you, we're going to pray for you, and you're on the winning team. We're World Redeeming Ministries, where we're redeeming the time. So come on out and be with us, and your life will never be the same again.
If you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe, searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. So if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com. What's there today may be gone tomorrow.
Gary Glenn, William Howington, Gina Gailey coming to you from Valhalla East Hall Stadium, the home of the Vikings, where the home team is enjoying right now a 21-0 lead. You see them huddled on the sidelines, William, and you got to think that this is a pretty big drive for West Hall. They need to get back into this thing, don't they?
Well, they do, and like you said, to have a good drive going. East Hall has only run 3 plays, and here we are with 9 minutes left to go in the half, and they're up 21-0. That defense has got to be getting winded. They've been on the field the entire time, but they've done a good job so far. But West Hall does need to get some points on the board here. Otherwise, they'll go in demoralized if they don't score here on this drive.
2nd and 8 for the Spartans from the 24 of East Hall. William, is this their deepest penetration?
Yes, by far.
I was thinking. They got down to about the 35 a while ago and then threw an interception. You got 2 backs with Chandler Newton now in the backfield and wide outs each way. Newton thought about pitching and then decided not to. That was fortunate. He kind of had to stick his head in there. There's Ray Bronner at the bottom of the pile along with C.J. White. Picked up a couple. 3rd and 6. Now they move the chains a little bit, make it 3rd and 5. It's a long 5, nose of the ball, just touching the 20.
Well, they're in 4-down territory, so they don't have to get the full 5 yards on this. It'd be nice if they did, but they just want to pick up as much as they can and go for it there on 4th down.
Stevens is widest to the left and English to the right. Got a wide slot over there. That's Rico Jones. Williams is back in the backfield with Chandler Newton. They straighten up and throw it, and I think English sort of dropped it.
Well, a little
East Hall was acting like it was a fumble, but it was a forward pass.
A little tunnel screen there.
Jeffrey Howard jumped on it and then tossed it back to the officials. Brings up 4th and 5 at the 20. Now, they don't have to get a touchdown now, but they do need to get 5 yards to keep this thing alive. Newton and Williams, and now Williams.
They act like are they going for
now
a field
Newton,
goal?
They're going to act like they're going for a field goal. Well, Connor Kirkland's got a pretty good leg. They're going to spot it at the 27. This will be a 37-yarder. Blake Manning is the field goal snapper. English is the holder. And the kick is low. No good. So the turnover. And William, what they really, really, really didn't want to happen, happened. They come away on a pretty good drive with no points. East Hall will take over at the 20, and we'll get to see some East Hall offense. What did you say? They've run 3 plays?
They've run 3 plays. Pass attempt, 2 rushing plays for 4 yards.
Now they split Joe Matt wide to the left and Teasley wide to the right. Cameron Davis is the sophomore quarterback, number 3. Jamon Witt is the running back. West Hall is in a 4-man front, make it look almost like a 5. And it might have been a busted play. I think Davis had to hang on to it. At the bottom of the pile, Colton Collins. Picked up about 2 yards, 2.5. 2nd and about 7.
Well, he dropped the football and just picked it up for, like you said, about 2 yards. They've got 6 yards of offense so far, and they're up 21-0.
Serrano, the kicker, was a wide out to the left, and now goes Davis. Davis on the quarterback keeper. Knocked down by Murphy and Turk Taylor. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to say his knee hit the ground well shy of the first. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 at the 26. Vikings, not a whole lot of offensive plays, but they haven't needed it. Teasley will go wide to the right along with Mahaffey. Single back. And that single back, Carlos Negron gets the call, but he's going to come up shy. I do believe, but not very much shy. William, they gave him about 2, 4th and 1. Good solid 1, though, so at your own 29, are you going to roll the dice this early?
I think they're going to try to draw them off sides. Surely they're not going to go for it.
Cameron Davis came running in from the sideline to get up under center. And again, it's Teasley and Mahaffey wide to the right. They're going for it.
They did. Quarterback
snuck
sneak,
it.
And he got it.
I think he got it. He had to get across the 30, and the way the official is standing, he did.
Picked up that 1 yard line.
Quarterback sneak, they keep the drive alive. William, you got to figure they're going for the knockout punch here now. 28-0 at halftime. It's hard to come back from that, brother.
That is. That's their initial first down of the evening. But you got to have some intestinal fortitude to go for it. 4th and 1 on the 29-yard line. Either that or you got to be nuts 1.
Guts or nuts is what you're saying. And nice fake up the middle, and it was Davis who kept it.
Well, it was.
He faked to Negron, and everybody bid on that, and then he rolled out to the right, and young Davis is going to pick up about 7 yards. He rode that into the belly of the dive back pretty well for a sophomore. Brings up 2nd and 3. West Hall is basically a 5-2. And they go with a counter to Jamon Witt. Witt got a guy to beat. He's wrestling out there with Rico Jones, and Jones held him up long enough for the rest of the Spartans to catch up with him. But if he could have got juking past Jones, William, he would have gone to the house.
Well, he got 17 yards on that. He made the wrong cut. He should have cut it to the outside, and he cut it to the inside.
Down to the 45. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They're just keeping on.
Well, they'd like to keep this ball for the rest of the half if somehow or another they can do that. If you can get 45 yards in 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
From the eye now for the Vikings. They put a man in motion. That's Negron. Toss. Sweep is going to go to Witt. Witt fumbles it out of bounds.
I think the ground caused that.
I think the ground caused it too. We've got a flag anyway.
Well, that's probably a hold.
Maybe
there.
A block in the back. Ball popped out.
Who carried that ball? Negron?
It was Witt on the toss sweep. Let's see. Holding. Okay, well, that's going to back them up. Holding against the Vikings. West Hall's defense. You see a couple of the big down linemen in there. TJ Bowles, 79. Damian Millsap, 77 in the picture. Now there's Davis, the East Hall quarterback. East Hall all in black tonight. West Hall in the white tops and the navy blue bottoms. From the eye on 1st and 20. Davis to throw. Got a man open. Nice one-handed grab by Negron that got all the penalty yardage back. Isaiah Murphy and Rico Jones over there. But he got the penalty yardage back and one swoop. And a nice one-handed catch, William.
It was. Got 11 yards on that play. And we got a player down for West Hall.
Got a player down. I can't really see who it is right now, but it's West Hall. We'll take an injury break here with 4:05 to play in the first half. 21-0 Vikings on the West Hall East Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
This program is also brought to you by Long Street Cafe, now with 2 locations in Gainesville, 1043 Riverside Terrace and 405 Pearl Nicks Parkway. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Saturday. Long Street's got the reputation for Gainesville's fastest drive-through and the best fried chicken you'll ever sink your teeth into. Plus veggies, a full salad bar, and great desserts. Check today's menu at www.longstreetcafe.com. Call a friend and meet them for a hearty meal at Long Street Cafe, where they put the home in the cooking.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay.
Ashley just told me she might have an STD, but she doesn't know what to do about it.
Eric told me he went to the Gainesville Care Center to be tested.
I thought they just did pregnancy tests.
Oh, no, not only that. They test for gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and herpes. They'll even help with the treatment. But the best part is it's free and confidential.
She'll be so relieved to know what to do. Thanks.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Mitzi, nurse manager for the Gainesville Care Center. Chlamydia is the most common bacterial STD and a leading cause of sterility. Most people with chlamydia don't know they have it. Gonorrhea is another bacterial STD that has high infection rates in teens. Herpes and HIV are with you for life, but it's important to know so that you can get ongoing help from your doctor. Teens are at a high risk for any STD. Our testing is by urine or finger prick. We're confidential and we care. Call our 24-hour helpline for an appointment.
All right, we're back, and as you see him limping off the field right there, William, that's number 1 for West Hall, Rico Jones.
Well, I don't know if he hurt his leg or if he's cramping up.
Playing a little DB for the Spartans.
I imagine we're going to have some cramps in the second half.
My left knee hurts. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
I'm surprised we're not going to have some cramps up here in this press box as hot as it was, all of us sitting up in there.
Second and a long 9 for the Vikings. In West Hall territory now. Davis being chased. Eludes some of the would-be tacklers, finally shoved out of bounds by Zach English, the free safety. Got away from a couple of guys and wound up picking up about 3 yards. 3rd and 7. 3:57 to play in the second quarter. 21-0 East Hall. Gary Glenn, William Howington, Gina Gailey with you, coming to you from the Viking Stadium, Valhalla, as the purple sky, with the pink behind it, off to the west now as the sun is set. 3rd and 7. It's a long 7. From the shotgun, Davis on the option to Negron. He's going to be slowed down and then knocked upside down. Murphy slowed him down and Peoples knocked him upside down, but there is a flag on the play. Talking it over. William, once again, these officials from the Lanier Association. You see the head man talking to one of the assistants.
That's Charlie Wood.
Wood in the white hat.
And he's talking to the line judge there, Jeremy Fraser. Umpire is Henry Carr. Head linesman is Luther Kinsey. He's on the side with the chains. Bo Harrison is our side judge. Jason Thomas, our field judge, and Matthew Waters is our clock operator. Looks like West Hall is going to take the penalty. Illegal procedure, 5 yards.
Back them up.
Penalty yards are starting to rack up now. That's 6 penalties for East Hall.
3rd and 12 at the 47. The Vikings need a long 3rd down play to keep this drive alive, maybe. Teasley goes out wide to the right along with Travis Foster out there with him. Davis will throw. Steps up. Now he's going to run. Down the sidelines, and there's a penalty flag. Davis may go all the way, but there's a penalty flag at the 22.
Well, that was a good block. I don't know what they called it on.
Wait a minute. Chains better stay put. Now, if this happens, both teams now have had a touchdown call back, William. This one on a push. That was a fine run by the young sophomore. Let's see. Still 3rd down. Ball is just inside the 41. So that'll make it 3rd and right at 5. Between 5 and 6 is where they got it spotted. But they do get the down over. Third and a long 5. Ball just shy of the 40 of West Hall. From the eye. Davis fakes. Nope, hands off to Mahaffey. Mahaffey jukes. Mahaffey's got the first. Mahaffey tripped up. Isaiah Murphy saved a touchdown. Mahaffey with some moves. Austin Mahaffey, the junior running back.
15 yards on that play in the first down.
Down to the 25. 3:09 rolling clock here. West Hall with their backs against the wall, literally and figuratively. Serrano will split out wide to the left along with Quay Geralds, and now got a timeout East Hall with 2:49 to play in the half. We'll go with them. 21-0, but East Hall knocking on the door on the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Mountain View Auto Repair is your local full-service auto repair shop. Trusted with your vehicles for over 20 years, our experience will ensure that your vehicle will stay well-maintained year-round. You can trust our experts in everything from transmissions to brakes to engine repairs and oil changes. So visit owner Danny Hammock and his staff of professionals at 3365 Mountain View Road in Gainesville, or give them a call at 770-535-7278. That's Mountain View Auto Repair for your complete auto service.
Sports action, weddings, corporate training films, grand openings, aerial videography, corporate employee safety films, real estate, installation, music videos, scripts, satellite uplinks, and corporate television commercials are just a few of the services our company offers, from planning to final project. We're a full-service production company. If you want it on film, there's only one company to call. North Georgia Productions, a full-service production company with one-on-one editing capabilities for our clients. Call 770-297-0528 and let us mail you a demo of our work. That's 770-297-0528, or just send us email at northgaproductions@charter.net.
There you go, William. East Hall huddling on the sidelines over there. They're in control of this game right now.
Well, they are, and got another first down going. That gives them 3 for the night. They haven't had the ball much, but when they have, they've shown signs of movement. And they'd like to score here with not much time on the clock. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the half.
Davis in the shotgun now. On 1st and 10 at the 25 of West Hall. Quarterback draw. Davis up the middle, but he's going to be tackled just past the line of scrimmage by Joxton Seegers, the sophomore nose tackle. Seegers 5'11", 230. But he got 6. 2nd and 4 on the quarterback draw out of the gun. .221, 2:20 clock continues to move. Matt will be widest to the left. Jumping back in a wing is Geralds. And then Davis on another quarterback keeper is going to be close to first down. Yep.
Forward progress is going to be marked. I think he made it.
Seegers may have hit him again. Along with one of the linebackers, maybe. Wyatt Taylor, number 34, playing one of the outside backers in on that one. Got the first inside of the 15.
They got plenty of time, minute 43, counting down. They've got one timeout left.
100 seconds left in the half. From the eye. And off to the tailback, up the gut.
I can't tell who that was.
It was number 7.
Quay
in there,
Gerald.
that's Gerald. He's been playing some wide out.
Picked up 8.
Yep, 2nd and 2. Now you got 1 minute on my mark. Mark, 1 minute. Jamon Witt, touchdown. Man, there was a hole. Witt scores with 50.1 seconds on the digital clock.
How far was that?
Let's see, it was from the 7?
7.
Hey, it needed 2 to get the first down, right?
Right.
And now what's more flags? Declined against West Hall. Serrano will try to go 4 for 4. Both teams have had a touchdown call back, but East Hall kept the drive alive and scored. Serrano kicks it into the net, and it's 28-0 East Hall. On this one, William, we're just going to keep it right here. Got 50.1 seconds left in the half. Well, this one, which has been a very good series, in fact tied 8-8 overall. A couple of years ago, you know, it went down to the closing seconds in an East Hall victory. Last year it was a West Hall victory as they evened up the series 18-6 in the lightning shortened game. Spartans had won 3 of the last 4 years. That 2009 victory I mentioned by the Vikings.
Well, they're under the gun tonight. They're going to have to do some serious playing in the second half to close the gap. 28-0. That's not insurmountable, but it's getting that way. Have to pretend like you're doing Georgia, spot them at the halftime and come back in the second half and beat them. Georgia had that scrimmage there the other day, and they spotted Boise State 31 points and came back to win that one, I think 38-34 or something like that, just practicing against themselves.
Serrano to kick it away. High and short. And fumble. And the ball is still popping around.
Well, it went out of bounds, so that'll be West Hall's ball right there.
Yep. Well, that one could have been unmitigated disaster. West Hall will maintain possession.
29-yard line, so they still haven't started a drive beyond the 30.
At the 29, the Spartans will try to get a little something going, or are they just going to run out the clock? English will go to the right. Stevens to the left. Chandler Newton in a double wing, and now a wingman in motion. And they hand off to Strickland, who has stood up at the line of scrimmage. As they unfile it, big 76, Devontae Benton at the bottom of that file. Also Jeffrey Howard, one of the senior defensive tackles. Might have got 6 inches. Actually, they give him about 2 feet. The nose of the ball is touching the 30. That may have been the last play of the half. Are they going to try to run one more?
I don't think they will. Disaster would strike there if you did something here, fumble or
maybe taking a knee time here for Chandler Newton.
I don't think he's going to get the play off. No, he did.
He did. And tries the option as Cody Andrews wrestles him to the ground along with Xavier Huey, and that's the way the half ends. 28-0. East Hall on top here at home. William and I are back with a halftime. Don't forget that halftime interview. Gina Gailey coming up too. It's all Vikings so far here on the Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Your one-stop spot for complete auto repair is the Auto Works shop on Sprout Springs Road. On everything from oil changes to brakes, new and used tires and tune-ups, even the big jobs like transmissions. The specialists at the Auto Works can have you up and running just like that. You talk about value. The Auto Works will not be undersold on used tires or any locally priced repair job. Ask about special discounts for students and teachers with your ID. That's the Auto Works at 6671 Spout Springs Road, just past Flowery Branch High and Spout Springs Elementary Schools. Phone 770-967-1732.
Want to advertise on TV but don't want to work with these guys or have a budget that's out of this world? North Georgia Video Productions has some of the best technical and creative talent to make your commercial with the best quality, on time, at affordable rates. Our production capabilities include multiple camera shoots with full-range audio mixing and digital editing. So before you pay too much to these guys for a commercial for your business, check with North Georgia Video Productions. Best quality, on time, at affordable rates.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.